some pool party. Oh, let me say hi too, you guys. I haven't even said hello yet. Hey, Lynette. So hi, you guys. Welcome to Tuesday Night Facebook Live. I'm Tina Carini, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. So welcome, you guys. And if you're watching, or say hello so I can say hey back. And if you're watching this in a replay, hello and thank you for watching. And also, I'm going to be downloading this to my computer and then uploading it to YouTube. At least I think that's the correct terminology. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. And please feel free just to fast forward through some of the chatter to get to the tutorial itself. And if you guys, anybody out there that does not have the brand new annual catalog that is now live, it has been live for a week. It's gorgeous, it's fun, and it is really hot. It has got so many cool things in here. It's awesome. So if you're not currently working with a demonstrator, I would love to send you a catalog. Just message me and let me know that you would like one. Send me your email address. Hey, Nikki. And not your email, your mailing address, and I'll get one into the mail for you. So let's go ahead and get started. I am going to take a sip of my Coke because I feel my throat starting to tickle. And I don't want to get into another coughing spell. Oh, thanks, guys. I have had this thing for over a week now. And I don't know what it is, but it will not go away. Okay, so we're going to use some Pool Party cardstock. We've got some Daffodil Delight, and of course our Bird Ballad DSP. Aren't those birds so cute? I just love them. But we're going to use the beautiful striped colorful side here. I thought that that would be really fun to do. So our base for our house is 3.5 by 3.5, and that's Daffodil Delight. And then we have the box part right here for our birdhouse. That's the part that you can put your little gift, your little candy treats, and all that kind of good stuff in there. Hey, Megan. And that's going to be made out of this. And this is 5 3/8 by 5 3/8. And then this is the bird body, and this is 11 by 5. And then we have 2 pieces for our roof. But you know what I am missing is our little cap right here. But that is 3 inches by 1 inch. And I don't think that I'm going to bother to cut it out. I thought I had one, but it got misplaced. So anyway, this is, what is the measurement? 6 by 3. They're both the same because this is kind of flimsy, so I wanted it to be sturdy. So I'm going to layer it on top of the cardstock, just like so, and adhere it down. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. Oh, and I'm using the stitched framelits. I'm going to use the small circle to cut out our hole for the bird. I'm going to bring in my Simply Score tool here. And if I need to adjust the camera, you guys let me know. Hey, Melinda. If you guys hear me get quiet, it's because I'm taking a sip, or I'm like swallowing really fast and hard to get the cough to go away so that I don't bust out into a bad cough. Okay, so for the base box, we are going to score at 1.5, I think. I hope I'm remembering this correctly. 1.5 all the way around on all 4 sides. One and a half. Somehow or another that does not seem right, but we're going to go with it. If it's not, I have another base. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to fold up on the score lines. And I did not bring my bone folder over either. Wow, I'm not prepared tonight. I'm just checking y'all's comments, and y'all are saying hey to each other. That makes a girl smile. Okay, So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up on the score line up to the point here where the two score lines meet, and then I'm going to do the same thing on this side, just like that, and then I'm going to flip it around and do it on the opposite side. There's only one small tricky part to this birdhouse, but once you get it down, it's really not hard at all. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my liquid glue. Okay, you guys, I may not make it without coughing. I am so sorry. The more I talk, the more it wants to cough. Alright, so I am going to just meet the sides up there. Come around and meet that up. And I'm hoping I scored this at the right measurement. I just don't think that that is right, but if it's not, I do have one that I can use. So, alright. And I will make sure that I post the correct measurements. I'm pretty sure it's right. It just isn't looking right to me. You know how that gets sometimes? Okay. So there's our little box right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue on the bottom of this. And I'm going to try to center it on our little card base. I'm going to put more glue so that it gives me plenty of room, wiggle room time. Does that make sense? Wiggle room time to get my box straight and centered. And I think that it looks pretty good. Maybe not. Okay. Alright, I think that's good. Alright, so I'm going to take a pencil because I don't have my bone folder, and I am just going to kind of just go around in there. Alright, so we're going to put that to the side. Now here comes the little bit of a tricky part here. How are you guys doing tonight? Are you guys all doing okay? I hope that your week has been good so far. I need to take a drink again. Okay. So this part coming up, this is not tricky. This is just scoring. You want your long side, the 11-inch side up at the top of your scoreboard. And we are going to score this at 2.5. I think I'm right. Yes, 2.5. I hope I'm right. Okay. And then 5 and 7.5 and 10. Okay. So once you do that, now we want to put some little notches in here. But I'm not going to score the notches tonight. I'm just going to try to do it with a pencil. So what I want to do is I want to put a notch in at, I think it's 7/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, y'all don't laugh at me. I am counting. 7/8. I'm going to put a little mark there. And then 1 5/8. And then we want one at 3 3/4. And then 5 7/8. And 6 5/8, I think. That's where I'm going to put it anyway. And then 8 3/4. All right. Then we're going to turn it, and you want your marks to be to your right side. Oh wow, I'm not in the camera. Why didn't you guys tell me that? Okay. Do I need to do that all over again? Oh, notches. Yeah, notches. Thank you. This is called Pool Party. I love the name of that. Pool Party. Okay, so now we're going to put a mark at Oh boy, let me try to remember here. I think it's 3.5. That 3.5. So we're going to put a little mark there. Then we're going to flip it all over like that, and then on the back side, we're going to put another mark, 3.5. And you know what? I'm going to have to use the score to do this so that I can see that mark on the back side. Okay. So that is, we're done with that. So now what we need, and I need my ruler. Let me get my ruler. See, this doesn't seem so hard so far, right? Hey, Mike. Hey, Jennifer. Okay, so what we're going to do on the back side, which is the side that has the hump in it, that's the back side of this. So this isn't going to be seen at all. And if it really bothers you, you can always erase it. But it's not going to be seen. Okay, so I'm going to take my pencil and I'm just going to draw a line all the way across. And then, oh shoot, you know what? I should have done my, that's what I get for trying to do something different on live. I needed to put these marks on the back side so that we could actually see where we're supposed to do our cutting. Okay, I need a new eraser, so let's bring our board back in. And now I have to remember all these things, all these marks again. Okay, so the first one was 7/8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I always, that doesn't seem right. Something does not seem right. No, it has to. We're going to have to do it with the thingamajiggy. We're going to have to score it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. So we got 7/8. My brain won't think how to make this work. I really didn't want to do this. And you just want to put little tiny notches because you don't want it to go all the way down into the face. And then in some of these, I don't know what this one was. This one was 8 3/4. Okay. Now, so you can see them on the back side. Okay, so now I'm going to take my ruler, and I hope you guys can see this. In each panel, there's one little notch. That's where the peak of your house is going to be. So you're going to take your ruler, and you're going to line it up to the top of that little mark, that notch, and where your line and the score line meet, right over here. You are going to draw a line, just like that. And then you're going to do the same thing to this side, so where that notch is. So you guys, I am super excited because I have bought my plane ticket and I am going to New York August 22nd to go be with my daughter, to go wedding dress shopping, and I am super excited about that. So let's see here. And then we're going to do just like that. Okay, so it should look like this when you're done. Excuse me. And then these other two notches, all you're going to do with those is you are, if I can find them, right here and right here, you're just going to cut straight down to the pencil mark. And what you're doing is you're creating tabs to glue your roof to. And then we're going to cut this piece off right here, just like that. And then we're going to come down this pencil mark here, and I'm going to try to cut in a straight line. And then you're going to cut this tab off right here. If I can get in there. Just like that. And then you're going to come down on this side here. Just to the pencil line. And then we're going to cut this, where this tab is, down. We're going to cut down to the pencil line. And then again over here. And then we're going to cut this piece off here. Just like that. And then we're going to come down from here down. Somebody has, Michael, you nachos. And then we're going to cut this whole piece off here. And I do have a template somewhere. And hopefully this looks just like our template. Because if it does, then we are good to go. And I did it right. Okay. Alright, there we go. So there is our birdhouse. And here is my template. And there we go. It's right. Alright, so just this part here, what you're going to do is you're going to miter it. You're going to miter this corner here to there, and miter this corner here to there. Just like that. And then we're going to fold this on our score lines. You get to make me laugh. Late night runs for tacos. Okay, so that's going to go in there. But before we do that, we have got to put our hole, our bird hole. It's going to go right here. So it's going to go on this panel, which is on the opposite side of where your glue tab is. And then this right here is the top of your birdhouse. So you're going to want to put your die right just below that and center it on in that panel. And then I'm going to bring in my plates here. And I'm going to put that on here. And we're going to put this right on here. I hope that this makes sense to you guys. It really is easy. The first one that I did was really tricky, but once I figured it out, I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so simple. I'm putting my top cutting plate. I am going to spin around and put this through the Big Shot. Maybe. I think it shifted on us, so our hole might be off-centered. But it will be alright if it did. Oh no, my tab tore. Aw. Alright, we're going to work with that anyway. Shucks. It must have got caught. Darn, 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 darn. I wonder if I can glue that. Let's use some. we're going to perform some surgery here because I don't have an extra one of these, and I really don't think you guys want to watch me go through that again. All right, so there we go. That will work. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue this piece. So I'm going to put some glue right here. Fold that down and fold this over and make sure that it lines up just like that. And then there is the beginning of our birdhouse, and it did shift on me, so it's all right. It will still be cute. Okay, so it's going to go, we're going to adhere this to, but before we do that, we need to score this at 3.5. So we're going to score this, not 3.5. What do you score it at? 3. We're going to score it at 3 because it's 6 inches and half is 3. Okay. Then I'm going to put this on here, and I probably should have scored this too, but this is so thin that I think it will be fine. Okay. Ugh, glue on my fingers. Get this lined up on here. What thingamajiggy? You guys, I'm just now being able to stop and look up. What thingamajiggy is part of the card? Oh. All right, so now I'm going to fold that. Oh, that's not lined up. Oh. Yes, it is. It just is cut just a tad bit longer. So we're going to trim that off. Like that. We're going to fold that. And this is where you would put your tab. But you would take your 3-inch by, it's 3 inches long by 1 inch wide. Score it at 1/2 inch down the middle. And then you would just line it right up on here. So, I already have one done, so it would look like that. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to glue, put some glue all on these tabs here. And I did forget to kind of bend them in a little, but this one I'm kind of afraid of. I hope. And then this is, you want to try to line this up the best that you can. Just like that. I think that's pretty good. Needs to come over. Sorry, I just took it right out of view, didn't I? This is kind of just like that. Our little tab over here may not work tonight. Okay. I'm just holding it down for just a couple seconds in there. Alright, so that looks good. And then it's going to go on our box just like that. Isn't that adorable? I love it. Okay, so now we are going to decorate it. And I have already pre-colored and fussy cutted these out because I know that you guys did not want to sit here and watch me do that. And I've already showed you guys how to color. If you're new to my page or new to stamping, I do have some Facebook Lives. Last week I think I did, and I know the week before we did some coloring, so I showed you how to do it. And we used the blends, and I used Old Olive and Granny Apple Green on these leaves. And I am going to place one leaf right there. I'm going to take this out of this box, and then I'm going to put the other one right right there. And then we're going to put our bird, but you know what? I think I really want to pop our bird up. And I do. Yay! So I am going to put a dimensional on the back of our bird. And we're going to stick our bird in. Yes, I know that part of the feet are gone on our bird, but that is all right. And then I think I might even pop our little flower up. For the bird, I used crumb cake, Calypso Coral, and Daffodil Delight to color our bird. And for the flower, I used Light and Dark Flirty Flamingo. Okay, there we go. And then I wanted to put a little bow. I just got to decide where I want our bow to go. Maybe it needs to be a little smaller. I just tied a double bow. I just took two strands. Well, maybe we won't put a bow. Yeah, right there is probably good. Let me see. All right, actually right there I think will be good. I need a glue dot. And that, I don't know where is, I don't know what I did with those, so we might not use a glue dot. Come to think of it, I haven't seen my glue dots in all day today, actually. Oh, darn it. Well, let me use well, I sure hope they turn up because ouch. They did. They're right here. Ha! Okay, so I'm going to take a glue dot just right there. I'm going to kind of bend it in a little bit. And we're going to stick our bow right there. So there we go. Now our birdhouse is ready to give to somebody and put some treats or a present in there. So what do you guys think? Pretty easy, huh? You guys can do that. So what do you think? Thanks. It is cute. I love it. Did you guys abandon me and go to Taco Bell? Yeah, I think that is so sweet. You know, you probably could put punch a hole in the top too and put a string and you could probably hang it, but you would have to probably adhere this part to this or it would fall off and then you couldn't use it for a treat box. But anyway, so I told you guys that I would get on here and I would show you how to do it. And I am going to post in the next day or two the templates for this birdhouse and the directions and all the supplies that I used with pictures. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Wow, it didn't take me that long at all to do this. I'm so proud of myself. I thought it was going to take a long time. You had Reese's cups, or you would want Reese's cups in your little birdhouse. Oh, thanks for the hearts. Fly, you fly. Thank you. I hope I do too. But I don't leave until the 22nd of August, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I booked my own ticket. Well, I messed up the first time, though. I had to cancel it. Thank goodness they allowed me to cancel it with no charge. Oh, chocolate. Yes, I love chocolate. I would love to have some chocolate right now. All right, you guys, thanks so much for taking a part of your evening and spending it with me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for those of you who are watching the replay and the YouTube replay as well. And again, if you are looking for a demonstrator and you don't have one and would like a catalog, please message me, or you can email me too at SpongeNStamp@hotmail.com with your mailing address, and I will get one into the mail. And oh yes, if you live locally in the Byron, Georgia area, Central Georgia area, and would like to attend my class, I have a class coming up a week from this Thursday. It's on the 20th, I believe, at 6:30 p.m. And it is a mommy and me class, but anybody is welcome. And the projects, I've been working on them. They are so adorable, and I know that you guys are going to love them. And so just message me with that, or you can go to my events on this page and click that you're going. If you need my address, please email me or message me so that I can give it to you. And then the other thing is coming up too at the end of the month on, I almost said November, June 29th is my BOGO catalog kickoff. It's at 1 p.m. on Saturday. Please RSVP for that as well. I would love to have you here, and it's an awesome chance to see the new catalog, to get your catalog, and to see new products and play with products. We'll have some make and takes. I'll have door prizes, and let's see. And then my retired products will be for sale, and then I will give you a credit to use that night in the new catalog, but you'll be responsible for tax and shipping and any overage. And then the retired products are free. Okay, so you guys, thanks for joining me again, and I will see you guys later. Have a good night.